are you?
I'm Johnny from the drums.
And Johnny, who else is in the drums?
I have two other members, Jacob and Connor.
Hi.
Hello, drums. Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Who are the drums?
Oh, they're a Japanese drums cover band that we love very much. Yeah.
How quick did they start?
Oh, I don't know.
Like 6 months ago, probably. Well, that's when they kind of surfaced for us.
Right before the first time we went to Japan, we found them. Somebody played them for us, I think.
That's awesome already. The drums.
I know, they're taking our thunder.
We'd like to tour with them if possible. We thought about it. Serious discussions. Yeah.
What about other drums band? Like, isn't there another band called The Drums featuring a guy from the OCs?
Is that the band from San Francisco?
Yes, The Drums featuring John Dwyer.
Yeah, they have a song about wanting money, give me money or something. Yeah. We really like.
John Fox.
Oh.
This gentleman here, he started it all for the drums, didn't he? This is the starting point for the drums, right? What can you tell the people about John Fox?
Well, I mean, John Fox isn't my starting point. I was more into like Kraftwerk and what else were we into? J.E. Yeah. There's a band called Joy Electric out of Orange County, California. But John Fox was a big influence on them and you know, sort of passed it along to us. But yeah, synth pop was like kind of big for us. When Jacob and I met, we were both listening to that a lot.
Well, there you guys have a double 7-inch.
That is...
And look at how it folds out here. Yes, this is a gift for you. This is a possible idea for a drum 7-inch. I don't know who would be in the center. Who would be in the center?
None of us are as good looking as him.
Jacob. I would prefer Jacob.
This quality to him.
Would you like to see? Wow, that's stunning. Thank you so much. That's so nice.
No problem. A gift for the drums. Now, I would like to ask you, Johnny, your band, Elkland. Elkland, why did you call it the worst thing of the past 10 years?
This is very strange that I'm holding this right now. Yeah, I just think it's a tragedy from A to Z. Yeah.
But you guys got to play with Erasure.
I think that was a tragedy too. I would never do that again.
And you're on FIFA PlayStation. Can't say that's a tragedy.
Well, see, no, that might have been the only good thing that came out of all that.
But what can you tell the people about this? This is your band, Elkland, rare promotional 7-inch.
This is really weird. I forgot this even existed. This is our single, one and only single apart. There were supposed to be many more, but this is the only one that came out before the band dissolved. It's kind of this little annoying song that made a little splash in New York City and maybe LA, but this is very strange. I did the artwork for this, though.
The Wake.
Oh my. Well, that's
the greatest of all.
This band actually made us want to start the drums. They have a song called Pale Spectre. It's on. Is it on here?
Yeah, I believe so.
Everybody? Yeah.
And that when Jacob and I heard that song, we'd been fans for The Wake and listening to them for a while, and we had never really listened to that song. And I remember just having a moment where we both were like, "Wow, let's write songs that sound like this." And we fell short of that, but kind of landed somewhere else. But The Wake was one of the coolest, most underrated bands, you know, ever. I think they're kind of what New Order should have been. That's what we always say.
A 1981 7-inch by...
Oh, Orange Juice. I was just admiring this artwork a couple weeks ago, and I emailed it to everyone in the band and just thought it was the coolest. And look at that style, man. That's like a real cool band from front to back.
And that's for you guys. A gift for the drums.
Thank you so much, man. That's too much.
So nice.
Now, what's interesting is you're associated with Orange Juice, too. Like you, Johnny, you got to be on Edwin Collins' new record.
Yeah, well, we all did. They played.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We did. I played the bass guitar for the first time in my life.
And I played drums.
And you?
And I sang a duet with him, yeah.
And co-wrote the song with him.
And co-wrote the song, yeah. I wrote the chorus. This is weird.
Does all this sort of stuff happen? Like you got Edwin Collins, you got Altered Images, and your first gig in the UK, Tooth Smith show up?
Something like
Yeah, it's all happened so fast that it doesn't... It probably hasn't even really sunken in right, really, you know?
Have all the Smiths seen you guys in the drums, or is Johnny Marr missing?
I'm not sure. Maybe he came to a show, but we haven't heard reports. We know that the other three have been there. We've hung out with Andy and Mike a couple times. They're repeat offenders.
I love that you were on his radio show, Mike's radio show, right?
Yeah. He's got a for East Village Radio, and I think he has another one. But yeah, we went and did a session with him. I think we're gonna go back and do it again.
He seems like a good guy. Like I heard on his radio show, he said, "Here's Ultravox before he got bad."
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's pretty opinionated, and he has his taste is still really really sick, I think. Yeah.
And of course, at that time, Ultravox had John Fox playing for them
Is that right?
before they got bad.
Before they got bad, exactly. Well, I think everything gets bad if you keep it going for too long. You gotta call it quits before it gets bad.
And speaking of good things, we have to mention your manager over there, Amy.
Amy, yeah. The coolest girl in the land.
Now, what is incredible about Amy is she got Boy George to show up at your first UK gig.
She did, yeah. She's, I guess they're friends.
That's incredible, though. That is delivering, isn't it? Like, sure, we'll get Boy George to show up. Yeah, and Boy George shows up at your first UK gig with the Smiths.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Tiny little place.
And then, maybe a month later we were having a Thanksgiving dinner in London and invited him over, and he actually showed up. So we had Thanksgiving with George. So it was really cool.
Drums, I have another gift for you.
Oh, yeah, that's too much.
Daruti.
Oh, Daruti column. This is great.
I like them because I think more than either of these two, I am interested in kind of the early kind of rave scene, and they had some really important stuff that happened with that, in the UK, and it really resonates with me a lot. Like I think
And
it's
it kicks back to Morrissey, too, in a way. Because Vinny played in the Nosebleeds, an early band.
I didn't know that. I knew about the Nosebleeds, but I didn't know Vinny was in it.
I guess everything goes back to Morrissey, but still, I thought that was cool. Vinny from Daruti.
that's very cool, man. That's really rad. It's just a gift or not?
That is a gift for you guys. The John Fox, the orange juice, and the Daruti is for the...
And is this a gift as well?
No, you already have many copies of that, don't you? Haven't you broken all those copies?
No, and I've
A copy of your own vinyl?
I don't have this. No, absolutely not.
What have people compared you to, and what have people compared Johnny to?
Oh, we get a lot of...
Many things. People have usually compare me. I think what I hear the most is the bad guy from the Karate Kid. The villain. I think his name is also Johnny.
I like the Calvin Johnson comparison
Oh, yeah, I'll take that any day.
of Beat Happening, especially since Connor is a big fan of, and what can you tell me about the Pastels?
The pastels. Pastels are incredible. I found the pastels through Calvin, and I found them and brought them too. No, I actually found a lot of music through K Records and Calvin Johnson and like just their affiliates and who they worked with. And Stephen Pastel is still around. He had a couple labels and stuff, and he has a record store now in Glasgow that he's at every day, and it's just really cool. And
You guys have been there?
A few times, yeah.
time that we're there, and he also did like Pastels did. Didn't they do the score for that play?
Yeah.
Who wrote the play? Is this?
Yeah, Caesar from The Wake has a theater production company now, and he's actually had the Daruti column and the Pastels both do soundtracks for different plays he's done.
Thank you, Calvin Johnson, no, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
And lastly, Drums, thanks for speaking to me, Nardwuar, to Human Serviette. How damaged was the car?
The car in Best Friend?
Yes. Because I sat on the hood.
Of your car.
Well,
But for people that don't know, you were sitting on a hood of a car for quite a long time, weren't you? How damaged was it?
yeah, every single day. It was a little scuffed up, but fortunately I'd lost a lot of weight, and so it was fine.
What type of car was it? Do you know?
It's probably a VW Fox. I'm pretty sure, actually.
1989 VW Fox,
Yeah.
navy blue.
No, it was burgundy. Kind of a maroon burgundy color.
Well, that's where you and I differ. We're just gonna have to accept that.
But I'm the best friend that died, and that was my car.
Oh right, that actually was your car.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was making it up, but that was his car.
I'm serious.
This is awesome. Arguing over the car and best friend. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, it's good. I've never done that before.
Well, thanks much, Drums. Keep on rocking in the free world and do-do-do-do.
Do.